Hi. Now, as many of you may know, there's currently a comet orbiting our skies this month, and I've been very keen to photograph it, but unfortunately, typical British summer, every single day lately has just been completely overcast. Just day after day after day. It's just nothing, it's been nothing but clouds, so I haven't been able to photograph it at all. Now, I keep checking the skies, I keep checking the forecast, and apparently, if the forecast is to be believed, it's currently completely overcast right now, but if the forecast is to be believed, tonight it is supposed to clear up. Around about midnight it should be a lot more clearer, so tonight there is finally some potential for me to photograph this comet, fingers crossed. So I'm walking to the castle now to see if to try and find out if the comet, using one of my apps on my phone, try and find out if the comet will be visible above the comet. Now, a few years ago I did photograph a meteor going over the castle during a meteor shower. Now, if I was to photograph a comet going over the castle, it would be a pretty similar photo to the one I photographed of the meteor, but the comet is going to be to the north, looking to the north, and there's not much in this small city that I live. There's not much for me to photograph where I would, be looking to the north. And if I'm going to photograph it, I would ideally like it to be a nice photo. I'd like some foreground interesting things. So the castle's my best bet, really. I could head to the coast, I could head to the Lake District, but unfortunately I have work tomorrow as well, so I can't really be travelling far, staying up all throughout the night, travelling back and then going to work, so the castle's my best bet, really.
I don't mind if you don't listen that much, but some of y'all don't listen at all. The same shit they be pushing your buttons, got a grown man having withdrawals. I don't mind if you don't listen that much, yo, I just mind what you say for the crowd, but some of y'all don't listen at all.
So I've got an app called Stellarium, which, using augmented reality and all of that wizardry, you can see where in the sky the comet will be at different times of the night. So that's what I've used to come down here to see where the comet will be, if I can realistically get a photograph of it above the castle. And it looks as though it's doable. The problem is because the comet is quite low in the sky, it will get higher as the night goes on. So in the early part of the night, I'm not sure it's going to be high enough to actually be above the castle. I think the castle might be potentially blocking it to begin with. The problem is, as the night goes on, like I say, I have to get up for work tomorrow anyway. Also, I think it's forecast to cloud over as the night goes on, so I'm still not 100% sure it's going to be doable, but I think I'll come back around about midnight and hope for the best.
Some of y'all don't listen at all. Some of y'all don't answer that call.
So it's a bit after midnight. I was actually just about to go to bed. I was feeling really tired. Like I say, I've got work tomorrow. I think the sky is due to cloud over as the night goes on. So I thought maybe I should just go to bed and hope I get another chance later in the week when I'm not working. But I looked out of my bedroom window just before getting into bed, just to see what the sky was doing, see how clear it was. And as I looked at my bedroom window, I was sure I could see the comet. I was certain it was the comet because it looked as though it had a tail, but it was quite faint. I was looking out my window, so I thought I'll get my camera, whack up the ISO. The camera will pick it up better than my eyes will, so I'll be able to tell if it is the comet. Took a quick photo with my camera. Sure enough, it is definitely the comet. And just looking at it out my bedroom window, it was so cool. Just even looking at it like that, even though it was slightly faint. As soon as I realised it was the comet, it kind of sent a shiver down me. So yeah, I'm gonna go out. Just got my camera, my tripod. I don't think I'm gonna go to the castle because I can see it where I am anyway. I'm gonna go into my backyard, basically what's my car park, and I can see there's a big huge chimney here in Carlisle. The comet is kind of lined up with the chimney, it looks like. So I think it'll actually, because I've already photographed the meteor going over the castle as well, looking at the chimney, the houses around Carlisle, it actually might look quite cool, and it means I can then quickly go to bed and go to sleep before work tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just filming this bit now because it is obviously late. There are houses all around here. I don't want to wake up my neighbours and things, so I'm just quickly filming this now. I'm now going to go quickly outside and hopefully get a nice photo of this comet. So unfortunately, once I got down to the yard, things didn't line up as I thought they would, and I wasn't able to get the composition I had in mind when looking out of my bedroom window. But at least I was able to see and photograph it, and it seems I've even managed to photograph it with a shooting star too. Now coincidentally, as I was photographing the comet, I turned around in the other direction and just happened to see the International Space Station pass by too, so I quickly turned around my camera and got a photograph of that as well, which actually is probably a better photograph. At least this one has a bit more foreground interest. So let's be honest, these aren't great photographs. Unfortunately, just taking a photo out of my backyard didn't result in a good composition. But with all the clouds we've had in this area lately, I didn't think I was going to get an opportunity to even see the comet at all. So I'm really grateful I have had the opportunity to see it and to photograph it. And as I film this, we're about halfway through the month, so I am hopeful of another opportunity to photograph the comet before it leaves our skies, when hopefully I'll have a bit more time to put more care into it. It's not looking good though, is it?